What's up, friends? Welcome back to Look Me a Landlord. Happy Thursday. Probably my favourite day of the week right now because we get to play this every Thursday. I think we beat... Yeah, we did. We beat floor 16 last time because we received less essence tokens. So it's floor 17 today where I honestly cannot see... Oh no, I can see. Our landlord uses 2 times more fine print in the boss fight. Okay, floor 17 it is. Come on, people. We need a good run today, good build. I don't think we're going to beat what we had last time, but maybe we can get something else good. We'll take a dwarf nice and early. I don't want to start taking stupid risks with coal and stuff like that. We'll add a miner for the time being. Okay, we'll add some more milk. I could have had 2 pieces of coal by now. I think we probably would have lost the run, though. Let's pay 25, 6 spare. We're going to take wine for the dwarf. And we're going to... We'll take yellow pepper, which is useless for now. But if we fill the board quick enough, we'll just get an extra 2 gold every spin. We'll take a beer for the dwarf. Nice, okay. We will add a mouse. Maybe get some cheese. Maybe get a ninja. Maybe get a ninja mouse, you know. Get some... Honestly, right? We did it last week. I'm going to stay away from the cats this week. And watch me get about 400 cats now in the early game. That's our 3rd piece of coal. I'm going to add a gambler. The 3 pieces of coal thing is taunting me because I would have loved to take all 3 of those. We'll pay 50 with 56 spare. I'm going to add the cow. I'm going to add adoption papers. Oh, no. Okay, that's a no. I'm going to add a crab and also a wolf. Right, yeah, kind of crazy selection of things so far. I'm not going to add any more of those. I've added a cow. It's free value. It adds milk, which is beneficial to the cat. It's a good symbol to have, okay? I'm going to add a toddler so I can get presents and candy and pinatas and stuff. I don't want to add a miner or a banana peel. The rest of the build is kind of all over the place, but it's early. It's early. We'll take a bar of soap just to create loads of bubbles that can either give us money or the toddler can burst. So we pay 100 with 69 spare. Pinata for the toddler I'm down for. And I don't really like any of these items. We'll add red suits, I guess. Okay, there goes 2 bubbles. Very nice. Thank you for that. 37 rolled. We'll add a key because we don't have one yet. Okay. 30. That's the 4th piece of coal. That is the 4th piece of coal. I mean, if we would have taken all 4, I'm pretty confident that we wouldn't have survived the like this far because we'd have earned like 0 money for all those symbols. But that's 4 pieces of coal. That's crazy. Okay, I'm adding a lot of things, but they're all going to get cleared out. A lot of them are temporary. Gambler's gone. Pinata's gone. The candies go in. The milk will go. We pay 150 with 129 spare. I mean, we might as well take a guillotine essence now. We're going to take a ninja. And we're also going to take a happy hour. That's good. Okay, nice. I'm quite happy with happy hour. I kind of wish that it affected drinks that weren't like the alcoholic beverages. Like maybe it could affect milk. I feel like a second dwarf makes sense, even though it's only 1 value. Because if they both drink the same drink, it's going to be good money. Let's add a 3rd dwarf. To be crazy. The board is obviously still very chaotic right now, so this maybe isn't the best idea to go this kind of crazy with it. No cultist. I'll take a cheese because I've got mouse. I'm all for the board just being crazy because we've got 4 duds on the board. Okay, no more dogs, no targets. Okay, I do like bears, but we've got a key, so I'll add a lockbox. Hopefully they can get rid of each other. Okay, that's 3 symbols removed. Look, that's pretty nice. We rolled 64. Meaning we paid 225 with 139 spare, which is decent at this stage. We'll add an item capsule, and I will also add grave robber so we can break some urns. Cheese has been eaten, 2 bubbles have been burst, 44 rolled. It's going to be another pinata for the toddler. Not before item capsule gives us a 5th ace, though. I do like the bear, but not right now. I think the board's a little bit messy to add some permanent symbols at the moment. Another gambler could be fun. I've got 2 removal tokens. Let's get rid of 2 things that I hate. Let's get rid of the cherry and the flower. Okay, they're gone. There goes the lockbox and the key. So that's 2 more symbols gone. I'm not going to add any of those. Okay, we could do with some beverages for the dwarfs to drink, couldn't we? I'm going to add a second gambler. The urn is smashed into a spirit for 4 turns. 5th piece of coal, by the way. That'd be 5 diamonds by now if we were still alive. Not that I think we would be, but... Okay, we pay 300 with only 55 spare. That dropped really quick. Lucky cat. Oh, it's going to have to be happy hour essence. So if 3 beverages are destroyed, beverages are worth 1.5 times more gold this game. I can't afford the essence capsule right now. I'm going to be crazy and take a silver arrow. And we're going to take Dwarven Anvil. Holy moly. Okay, we need beverages on the board immediately. Like right now. I'm going to re-roll. Okay, I'll get milk, I guess, for the cat, but that's not that great. 2 duds have gone. Silver arrow points off the board. We roll 40. I need beverages. There's beer. Come on. Nice. 1 dwarf drinks it. The gamblers are gone. That was worth 42. Thank you. We haven't obviously activated happy hour essence yet. Just got another pinata to add to the mix, which is terrifying. Silver arrow points off the board. I can't use a billionaire right now. 375 is due in 4 spins. We should be okay for that, I think, just about. I kind of have to add another dwarf now because they're worth 2 gold. And obviously the beverages are going to be worth a lot. I could add a present for the toddler, but the board's already full of candy and other stuff. Silver arrow does point to something. Not mega useful, but pretty good. Item capsule to give us an item. Okay, nice. That's 3 pieces of candy eaten. Well done to the toddler. We roll 63. We got a brown pepper from the item capsule. Okay, we've got to pay 450 in 8 spins. We'll add a spirit for now. What symbols are adjacent? To be fair, the dwarfs might be, and also candy. So we'll take purple pepper. Removal token. I'm going to get rid of the pearl because I don't like it very much. Okay, nice. That's 48 rolled. I could add more monkeys. I could add a wolf. I'm going to re-roll. That's a huge choice there. We get some beer. Obviously, we need to drink 2 more beverages to activate happy hour essence to make the beverages more valuable. 2 dwarfs drink the same beer as well. That's nice. That's 40 each. So we roll 120. I'd love a second crab, but wine. It's going to get us a lot of money, and it's also going to activate happy hour essence when it's drank, which makes it worth even more money. I'm going to add a time capsule. I hope it adds a beverage. Let's find out. Added candy, that'll do. Happy hour essence has been activated though. So now, not only are beverages worth 1 more gold, they're also worth 1.5 times more gold thanks to happy hour essence. And the money that dwarves give is worth 2 times the amount. And they can break ores, so we can get rid of the miner. Not that we were already adding ores to the board anyway. 450 is due in 2 spins. I could add that now. Problem is, when you break open ores, you find a lot of symbols like pearls and shiny pebbles that are 1 gold that you don't really want, so you kind of need somebody to take them out. I'm going to add a rogue piece of cheese for the mouse who finds it straight away. Okay, so we've still got a lot of things that I want to remove. I've still got 1 individual crab that needs to be removed. We need to pay 575 in 9 spins. I do like that. I'm going to go anthropology degree. I'm going to get safe. I do like that, but I'm going to go rusty gear. Okay, anything. Is it 3 or more adjacent? Give 2 times the amount. So the dwarfs are adjacent there. So if they had drank a beverage, that would have been huge. We're going to add a gambler because we've still got a dice on the board. There goes some candy. Nice. Okay. Need a removal token or 2. Going to add time capsule. Hope it's a beverage. It's a pinata. That's actually a good thing to add for the toddler. We don't have the toddler item to make it worthwhile, but it's pretty strong. I've added a key because we've got a safe on the board, so hopefully we can open that. The toddler's been multiplied by the silver arrow. That's good. We roll 93. I'm going to take a second safe, see if the key can open both. Or if not, we stay with a safe still. Wealthy capsule for 10 gold, obviously. Nice. The dice got rid of a gambler. Good stuff. We roll 71. 575 is due in 3 spins. We're going to make that. 1 safe was opened. Not too bad. So we still need another key for the second safe. I'm not going to add another mouse or another toddler or a sapphire. Silver arrow points off the board. No other synergies. We rolled 29 if we don't roll anything. If we don't roll a synergy. 575 is due in 1 spin. We ate 2 candy. Okay. 50 rolled. We pay 575 with only 92 spare. I'm going to refresh this. Oh, no. That would multiply beverages and it's 2 value, so I might just take it. Oh, no. And I will also take Black pepper. Removal token. I'm going to get rid of the coin. We've got a few duds going soon. There's the one. Okay. So that'll multiply pretty much any edible. So maybe the chef is a good addition. I don't want to add a second mouse. Okay. We're a little bit all over the place still, aren't we? Silver arrow. Yeah, not the best multiplies, but 67 rolled. Nobody can eat a peach yet. Oh, no. This isn't looking too good, is it, at the moment? So we're actually on 19 symbols, so I've got rid of too many symbols, which probably isn't helping. A silver arrow keeps pointing at, yeah, we're not going to make this. 650 and 4 spins, that's over 300 gold. Okay, it's going to be a hard day. We had a really good foundation of a run here, but I guess just not enough beverages, maybe. That has been multiplied by the silver arrow. Oh my god. We've just been saved. We've literally just been saved by a silver arrow and a pint of beer. Okay, the dream is still alive. We just need more beverages. We need a bartender. We also need something to fill up these empty symbols. These empty spaces, sorry. So we can now pay 650 with 267 spare. I'm gonna take compost heap essence. I can add honey, but I've got nothing to... Oh, that's so good, but I've got nothing to... We're gonna have to add it because it's a free value symbol. We'll take the very big symbol bomb. We'll take a reroll capsule. We will take an item capsule. I'll take another reroll capsule. I don't want to take an essence capsule right now. I feel like we can't afford to take an essence capsule. Not the best. Nice, 2 watermelons got added. We destroyed 3 capsules in one, so they can kind of clear up the space. I'll add a gambler as well. Oh no. Gambler goes straight away. Silver arrow points to the safe that is unopened. There's some beer, which we know gets us a lot of money. If silver arrow points towards that beer and that dwarf, then that would have been massive. But still, 122 each. That got us a lot of money. I've added some cheese for the mouse. We've got a beehive. There's a very good chance of adding honey, and I've got no way of dealing with the honey at the moment. So that's kind of terrifying. It's added honey. The honey is 2 value, 3 value, so I'm not too sad about it. Right, anthropology degree essence. If there are at least 9 humans, they give 1.5 times more gold. There is 1 miner. There is 4 dwarfs. Wait, so we've got 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I had a 9th, aka another dwarf, and they're all on the board at the same time, we'll proc this, and then all the humans are worth more. So we need to roll all the humans on the board together. We also need to remove a lot of things, but there's another gambler. That'll help. Right, that's another human. Not on the board. Okay, cheese has been eaten though, so that's removed something. We need to get rid of the miner and the crab, but I don't want to get rid of the miner until we've activated anthropology degree essence. There goes the gambler, so that's 1 less human. Unless it isn't counting a human that I'm counting, maybe. There we go, there it is. So now the dwarfs give even more money. I mean, everything does, but mainly the dwarfs are the one that we want, right? So we're going to pay 700 with 411 spare. That would remove literally only the crab. I'm going to re-roll these because we know what we want, don't we? We want a bartender, which we don't get. Okay, we'll add a magic key because we've got that safe. And we'll also add a fruit basket. We're going to remove... I should remove these, but I don't want to. I'm going to remove the miner and the crab for now, okay? These give quite a bit of money that are being multiplied loads of times. I'm so excited to see one of those drink a beverage. But we need a good supply of beverages, aka we need a bartender. We're desperate for a bartender. There are a lot of symbols that we need to destroy, isn't there? We will take a void creature for now. I want this to open the safe. Where is the safe still here? We must have opened it with something else then. Sure. No, the safe is still here. Okay. 75. We've also only got 1 cat. So I keep adding milk, but the 1 cat has to find the milk. I'm not going to add any more cheese right now for the mouse. The board's already chaotic enough, especially with all the honey being added without a bear. There's a bear. Okay, never mind. I'll take it back. I'm happy for the honey to be added now. We got to get rid of some other symbols anyway. I'm going to add another dwarf, honestly, because if we can get like 10 dwarfs to drink the same beverage, it's massive. Safe was opened by the magic key. Wonderful. 194 rolled. No cultists for me today, I'm afraid, my friends. Okay, there goes a gambler. Very nice. Could do with some removal tokens to get rid of some things. We pay 777 with 496 spare, and it's time to end this. We're going to fight our landlord. 1500 HP, but also has twice as many fine line things today. We're going to take capsule machine. Oh no, these aren't very good for me, are they? I'm going to skip. I'm going to take lockpicks. We don't need to add keys anymore, which is fun. Obviously, we haven't really got any synergies on the board apart from the cat and the milk, which has just been multiplied. So we roll 121 on the first roll. Okay, I don't want to add anything else right now. We need beverages. We need beers really bad. Okay, there's no beers in there. Landlord adds a Hex of Destruction. That's not good if that removes something that we like. We're going to have to just add milk for now. Like, I know it's not worth a lot, but we don't really have anything else. There is also a lot of milk on the board already, so I feel like that was a really bad decision. Okay, we're not doing too well here, are we? 1,100 is due in 6, so I think we can make that. It's just going to take our time. Take a bit of a while to kill this boss. We roll 123. Okay. 1,000 due in 5. Removing symbols costs 1 more. Coins cannot be removed. Okay, Hex of Destruction has removed the silver arrow. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess maybe it's just meant to be. 1,000 is due in 4. We are 2.5 times less likely to find rarer symbols. And the 5-sided die gives 2 less gold. So it actually gave -1 then. Okay, we're going to add candy for the toddler for now. We don't really have a lot of synergies happening. We've got a lot on the board, but it's very chaotic. Nothing's really helping each other out. You know, we need beverages. Black pepper gives 1 less. Symbols directly above or below are not considered adjacent. Hex of Destruction just removed the cat. So now we've got no way of getting rid of all the milk. So might as well add some more candy for the toddler while we can. Oh no. So we've got a cow that's going to keep adding milk. We've got nothing to drink the milk. So we need to get rid of the cow and or the milk. Okay. I could add a tomb so we can break that with Grave Robber. And we will also take Barrel of Dwarves. You may destroy this item and add 7 dwarves. Dwarves now give 50% less gold. One of them has just been removed by Hex of Destruction. We broke the tomb though and added some spirits, which might save us. Oh no, this isn't looking good though, is it, right now? We need a beverage. Even then, the dwarfs give 50% less gold, but we still need beverages. We'll get an urn for more spirits. We're not going to do this. Your landlord adds a dud. Monkeys give 50% less. 1,500 is due in 8 spins. The ninja has been removed by Hex of Destruction, which I can't remove because 1, I have no removal tokens, but 2, removal tokens cost twice as much during this boss. Okay, so some honey was eaten. That got us to a roll of 98 gold. I want the removal capsule, but it's going to have to be the beer. 1,500 is due in 6. I know that the beer obviously isn't going to be adjacent to symbols above and below it, and also the dwarfs give 50% less gold. So it's not great. A safe can be opened by the lockpick. Okay, so we can't add any more honey from beehives, and melons are worth 1 less. Okay, the safe's been opened. That's not that much money. We need a beer to be adjacent to more than 1 dwarf. Okay, we'll get an urn, because that can be worth more than 1 piece of candy. This is looking bad. How many turns have we got? We got 3 turns to get to 1,500. And kill the boss. We're not going to get to 1,500. What did that just remove? We'll kill the boss, I think, but I don't think we're going to get to 1,500 in time. So we do win the run, but not in a very good way. Okay. The landlord has died, but we have to pay 1,500 in 1 spin, which, sorry, no, we don't. We have to pay 2,000 in 10 spins. That might just about save me. Need a bartender. We don't get a bartender. Okay, we'll skip those. None of these are that good. We'll take checkered flag. Removal token. We're only on 20 symbols, but I have to remove the Hex of Destruction. So we've got 1 spare spot right now. Obviously, we haven't got a cat. So I think the cow's going to have to go, which is a real shame. Otherwise, the board is just going to get filled up with milk, and we can't have that. We need a cat to come and drink it, or we need to remove it. That's not fun. We're also not rolling enough money to get to 2,000 in 8 spins. We're not going to get there without a beverage. I can add more dwarves, but that's not going to help because We need beverages. We need like a bottle of wine. Really, a bartender would just send this build over the top right now. But we're nowhere near one of those. So we'll add a pinata, I guess, for the toddler, and that's about it. We're not making 2,000. We're rolling 50s. Okay, there's a beer or another pinata. We're going to go for the beer. Does only get drank by one dwarf, which is a shame. How much is it worth to a dwarf now without any other multiplier? It is worth 93 to the dwarf. So if that would have been drank by more than one dwarf, maybe we'd have had a chance, which is a shame. So I should have added more dwarfs. The board's just too messy. 2,000 is due in 3 spins. In fact, the Hex of Destruction, kind of getting rid of my cat, has caused the board to be super messy. And the constant pinatas that I'm adding. 2,000 is due in 2 spins. Is that going to help maybe? You're worth 1.5 times. Oh, not really. We need a big roll here. 2,000 is due in 1 spin. I haven't got anything I can use. I mean, I can add more dwarfs. Let's just do it. We're right at the end. Might as well add more dwarfs. None of them are adjacent to anything, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I mean, technically we did beat floor 17. So do we have a... Let's have a quick attempt at floor 18. Oh, let's have a quick attempt at floor 18. I'm not saying I'm going to win it today, because I probably will lose this first time, but... okay, rent payment 9 costs 25 more. Let's give it a go. See if we can win back-to-back in this video, because it was only early, wasn't it? It was only, yeah, 20 minutes in that we beat that one, so... Oh, I have to take a crab. I wouldn't mind a good crab build today. I thought we were going to get a really strong beverage build then. I didn't take the coal in the last game, so I might as well take one now. It's 0 value, so it is essentially a dud for 20 turns. But then it turns into a beautiful diamond ring. Okay, we're going to take a wolf. And I'm also going to take... Kyle the Kernite. Sure, yeah, okay. We're going to add a light bulb. Can multiply like... I think it's just the pearl. Oh no, don't like a lot of these. We'll take candy for now, but I'm not keen on it. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to take goldfish, because if we add bubbles, we actually do get some money out of it. We're going to add a second crab. Come on. Just need to get those in the same row every single time. Let's pay 50 with 12 spare. I'm going to add honestly, a rabbit fluff. I get barrel of dwarves again. I'm going to say no. I'm going to take adoption papers and I'm going to look for a rabbit, a monkey. I was hoping for a crab. Okay. Honestly, a rabbit and a monkey is okay though. I'll take those. The monkey can now eat the coconut half, so I'll add a coconut half. Very nice. Not adding any of those symbols. Okay. I will add a ninja happily. 100 is due in 3 spins. We should make that. I'm not adding any more than the one cat I've already got. I told myself I wouldn't go for a cat build today after the last video. 100 is due in 1 spin. We've cleared 100. But it's not the best. We'll pay 100 with 41 spare. I will add a coconut for the monkey. I will add black cat. Oh no. That's a really good item to get. Okay, I'm going to add... I have got the Carl the Kernite, so this is actually worth 3 value instead of 2. But I'm going to take Void Creature because it's a safer option right now. It doesn't fill my board with pearls and pebbles. I'm going to add a bar of soap, which will add bubbles, which the toddler can burst. I've already got a ninja. I don't have a mouse. I'm thinking about the second cat because we've got black cat, so I've done it. There you go, I've done it. Okay, there's a third cat. It's got to be done now. I guess the cat's worth 2 value. What can I say? There's another piece of coal. That kind of feels like it has to be added, just as a rule of thumb, right? After I skip to the last 10. We'll pay 150 with only 30 spare. We'll take Jack-o'-lantern essence. That is for the toddlers, but we'll take it. We're going to re-roll this. Take another bar of soap here. And we're also going to take coin on a string. Removes 1 coin from the board each spin. Removes all coins before each spin. Sorry, no. Gives 1 gold for every spin. Removes all coins on the board before each spin. Gives 3 gold whenever a coin is removed. Okay, so that's going to get rid of that coin for us essentially and give us a little bit of money every turn. Well, that's just going to give us 1 gold every turn, but still. No mouse on the board, so no cheese. There's our first coal turned into a diamond. That's nice. I do not have a dwarf. I could add orcs, it'd be worth 2. I'm going to add a dwarf though instead. Okay, we've got bubbles. Maybe the goldfish can do something with those. There's another one. The goldfish pops a bubble. It's worth 15 value, but no worries. The monkey eats some coconut instead. There's a third crab. We're on 29 symbols. I'm going to remove the flower. Okay. Are we going to make 225? I'm going to add a buffing capsule. Milk wouldn't have been too bad because it would have been worth 20 to the cats. Okay, yeah, we are going to make what we want. 225s due in one spin, my friends. Still got a lot of work to do here. Let's pay 225. 51 spare. I'm going to add an item capsule, and I'm also going to add fish tank. I'm going to use removal token on the cherry. So that goldfish that we've got that I wanted to pop bubbles is now in the fish tank. So he's turned into passive income. We're going to add the urn. I don't have a grave robber. Oh no, I don't have grave robber. Okay, that's bad. I've got 2 very low value urns. We've got a dwarf, so I can add a beer. There goes the light bulb finally. That's cleared up some more room. We've got 2 crabs on the same row at the top. I can't say yes to the cultists today, so I'm going to add a second rabbit instead. Okay. Oh no, a thief. I got a way of destroying a thief. I don't. We're going to re-roll. Oh god. You know what? We've got jack-o'-lantern essence. I'm going to add a toddler, because if it eats the candy, then the toddler is worth more money. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to add the key, because we don't need to open anything just yet. This board is incredibly messy, and I don't think we're going to make it to 300. No, we're not. I'll add another piece of coal, though. Okay, we'll add. Might give it another go, because that was quite quick. That's the coal, man. I wanted to add the coal. Okay, it's cool. We go again. Wow, okay. I'm going to add a goldfish over a dwarf, I think, because I always get bubbles really early on. Now I'm going to add a key. Okay. Let's go with milk for the cat. It's a safe pick. It can be destroyed pretty easily by the cat. We'll get beer, even though I did skip the dwarf for a goldfish, but we'll probably add a dwarf at some point. Let's pay 25 with 6 spare. I'm going to add an early game bear, and I'm also going to add a guillotine. Right. Kind of not the best start right now. We'll add a mouse. The milk's been drank at least. There's more milk. Okay. I'll add a seed, but I don't have hopes. High hopes what it's going to grow into. We'll add a gambler. I don't really want to add any of these, but I do need to fill the board up early. Let's pay 50 then. 29 spare. We'll add a hooligan. And we'll also add a fish tank. Now, the goldfish is already in the fish tank, okay? We don't have a toddler, so I'm going to add a toddler so they can open presents, pinatas, and eat candy. We do have a mouse, so we'll add a void creature instead. Okay, this really is not a good start. We'll add a pinata because we've got a toddler. That's open straight away. 2 candy eaten. That's a bit better then. None of those are good. So 100 is doing 2 spins. We're already there, so that's fine. 2 more pieces of candy have been 8. I will add a bottle of wine, even though I don't have a dwarf right now. But I've got a thing of beer as well. So I guess I kind of want to add a dwarf. Pay 100. 82 spare isn't bad. We're going to add a big urn, and we're also going to add dark humor. So urns, wine, spirits give 3 more when adjacent to it. Okay. Or when adjacent to a comedian, which we don't have on the board yet. I'm not adding more than 1 cat, so that can stay over there. Hooligan broke the urn and turned into spirits. That's kind of what I had intended for, so that's okay. More candy has been eaten. There's another urn. What did the seed grow into? Don't tell me another pair of cherries. I'm going to add the crab, which I know doesn't really go with anything else, but we're going to add one. Okay. No thanks. I could have got more hexatediums, but it is what it is. Let's pay 150, 122 spare. I'm going to go with Rusty Gear Essence, but I do kind of like everything. I'm going to add a tedium capsule. I'm going to add a quantum symbol bomb. I'm going to break it now. All these let me add things I've already skipped. We're going to add a hex of tedium, and we're going to add a reroll capsule. Okay. And a void stone. I mean, yeah, they're all pretty bad symbols. I can see why I skipped them. Keeping this disabled for now until we actually get 3 adjacent symbols that we want to multiply. Because knowing my luck, this will proc on the duds, which we don't want to happen. I'll get a light bulb temporarily, which is actually a really bad symbol now that I think about it. 225 and 4 spins. We've got a gambler on the board, so I'm going to add a 3-sided die. Try and get rid of the gambler. We've got some removal tokens. There's more beer there, but I don't have a dwarf, so I'm just going to add a buffing capsule. Okay, yeah, we're really not in a good spot. We'll add milk. No, we won't actually. We'll add cheese for the mouse. Removal token. I'm going to get rid of one of those flowers because we've got 2. I guess because that seed must have turned into a flower, which I hate. I can add... Yeah, I'll add candy for the toddler, I guess. I was going to add someone else, but I don't really know. Let's pay 225 with 79 spare. I'm going to add the ninja. And I'm also going to add mining pick. Removal token. Let's get rid of the cherry. I hate the cherries more than anything. Okay. I think we're in a bad spot. I think we're in a really bad spot. Comedian. We've got dark humor, so that's good. Urns, wine, beer, tombs, all that kind of stuff is worth more when adjacent to the comedian. It's worth 3 times the amount, actually, so that's quite nice. Well, I was going to say we'll add bubble. Actually, no, we still can add a bubble because the toddler might burst it. But I was thinking that we had a goldfish, but obviously he's in the fish tank now. I don't want a monkey or anything. 303 spins. This is going to be a tough one, I think, floor 17. Or floor... Wait, what floor are we on now? Yeah, floor 17? Wait. No, floor 18 this is. Okay, we've got a beer. Let's get the dwarf added. We've got a bottle of wine as well. They can both be drank. I don't want to add more than one dwarf this time. Not without the correct items. We're about to lose another dud. We've just lost that one. We're about to lose another one next spin. If it rolls on the board, we pay 300 of 81 spare. We'll take quantum symbol bomb. I don't want to add cow again. So I'm going to add another rabbit, and I'm also going to add Goldilocks. Okay. So yeah, the comedian multiplies things by 3, so that's nice. Hopefully it can multiply the wine. No, thank you. Hopefully it can multiply the wine when the dwarf drinks it to make it even more money. That would be nice. I'm going to add a second crab. Very nice. A little bit late, but we'll take it. The wine got multiplied and then drank. That should be a lot of money. Yeah, 91 gold. 149 rolled. We're going to take no cat. We will take another beer ready for the dwarf. Okay. I'm going to ask for a removal capsule because we do need it. Dwarf's been... Sorry, no. Dwarf has drank the beer. No cultists for me today. We're going to use our removal token on the other flowers. We've still got a coin, a pearl, a bunch of other stupid things to get rid of, but that will come with time. We'll add a bubble because it's temporary, or the toddler bursts it for a bit more money. I don't mind either way. Pinata time for the toddler. Kind of wish we had any like toddler-based items apart from comedian, but it is what it is. We pay 375, 128 spare. I'm going to add another hexatedium for now. I'm also... Oh, rabbits give 3 times more gold. Okay. Well, I guess that kind of ruins the whole tedium thing because I've got 2 tediums now. But I'm going to remove a pearl anyway. So I want this active because it makes the rabbits valuable. But obviously I don't want it active because of the chance to find rarer symbols. But I think we're going to have to just accept it and just get rid of the tediums and kind of carry on that way. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're not rolling very highly right now, so we might not even make it out. 450 and 5 spins. Okay, a beer's been drank, a candy's been 8. That's literally it. 54 has been rolled. I'm going to get another removal capsule. I think we'll get rid of that coin next. I hate looking at it. Even though the board is kind of empty, isn't it? I don't want to add an essence capsule. I'm going to add another hex of tedium. And we're going to use that removal token on a coin. So the board is now full. Okay, we've got 3 hex of tediums, which I know go directly against the golden carrot, or the lucky carrot, sorry. Okay, we'll add candy because we've got a toddler in there already. We'll pay 450 with 10 spare. Right, golden carrot doesn't help rabbits in any way. We'll take golden carrot essence, I guess. We'll re-roll here a little bit. A geologist. It's a little bit late for that, so we'll skip. Okay. Well, looks like we're taking a wealthy capsule and a telescope. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I don't want to activate rusty gear essence because we're going to permanently multiply something that we're not going to keep around, like it would have been those 3 tediums a second ago. Okay, we're just not in a good spot though. Even with telescope, like we don't. Nothing happens here. Nothing is going to be. Nothing changes this into a winning build just because we've got telescope. Another comedian, Miss Fruit. I mean, I could add another comedian just to fill the board and multiply more things, but yeah, we're rolling 40s. It's not going to happen. 600 is during 5 spins. Unless we roll something really big, I just can't see it happening. That's a no from me for all 3 of those, even though they are 3 of my favourite symbols. Okay, there goes a dud. That's fun, I guess. 63 from the toddler because it got multiplied by the 2 comedians thanks to telescope. That's quite fun. What very rare symbol are we going to get from the carrot? We will definitely take a golden arrow. Can that save me, or is it going to point off the board? It's going to point off the board. We've got to roll 600 in 1 spin. The only way we do it is if that golden arrow points to something massive. It's not going to happen. That's a shame. I honestly think we give it another go. Floor 18. I'm kind of locked in now. I feel like I have to. Okay, early toddler, early game toddler. I don't like this. Early game beer without a dwarf, sure. I'm going to add the piece of coal, the risky play. I'm going to add the second piece of coal. So I'm well aware I now have no money. We paid 25 with 3 gold spare. I'm going to take a heart, and I'm also going to take... I take cyan pepper because that should give me money because we got 3 duds. No, okay. We're going to add a dog. This is bad. We're not making it to what we need to make it to. We're going to add a goldfish. We're going to make it to 50 in 2 spins. Okay, we're going to add a cat. Oh, we got no chance. No, we literally got no chance. We don't roll 14. Okay. We go again. Ignore the pieces of coal there, everyone. If I'd have got a few 2 value symbols, we'd have made that. We will take a shiny pebble, which I hate, but we'll take one. We'll also take an urn ready to smash later on, hopefully. Like I have to take a second cat. I don't want a goose. I don't want golden eggs and stuff. Okay, dwarf's not bad. Happy with the dwarf decision. We'll pay 25, 6 spare. We're going to add a big urn. And we'll also add 5th ace. Okay. We're going to add a 3rd cat. I can't believe this is how it's still going after last week. We're going to add a hooligan who can break urns. We've got 2 urns to break. We're going to add a mouse. There goes one of the urns. Okay. I'm going to get another urn. I thought about the coal, but I'm going to get another urn instead. Okay. We pay 50 with 48 spare. We're going to get a bottle of wine. And we're also going to get brown pepper. Gives 1 gold whenever a symbol is added. Okay. We'll add milk for the 3 cats. Yeah, nice. Okay. Only one of them drank it though, but still. Let's add a void creature. I thought about the goldfish, but I'm happy with the void creature for now instead. Okay, we're going to add a present because we have got a toddler. We haven't got a toddler. Okay, we've got a 4th cat. Honestly, I don't mean to do this. It just kind of happens. Like, I'm not looking for cats. It's the game has just give me 4 cats. I guess it knows what's up. But we pay 100 with 125 spare. I'm going to add a ninja. And I'm also going to add... I mean, this is good, but I'm going to add Goldilocks. Removal token, I'm not going to use yet because we've got a board of 20 symbols. 19, now the void creature's gone. No thief for me. Okay, no cultist for me. Another skip. 2 spirits have gone, so I do need to add some stuff to the board. We'll add a sand dollar for the time being. Okay, we'll refresh once. We're going to add a 5th cat. I did see the crab, but a 5th cat, I mean, they're all 1 value, so it's really not worth it. I'm going to add a 2nd hooligan, and I'm going to remove the coin for that. Okay. So we've got 2 hooligans now, which seems excessive. Let's pay 150 with 117 spare. If there are 5 or more adjacent cats, cats are wild cards and give 1.5 times more. Or I can use my Goldilocks item to add 3 bears and then take Goldilocks essence to make bears worth 1 more gold. It's going to have to be copycat essence, isn't it? I'm just sorry about that. We're going to add a sapphire. We're going to add a conveyor belt, which I do like. Just need to get a cow now then. I'm going to add an urn because obviously we've got hooligans that can break those. We need all the cats to be adjacent, which is an issue. Okay, nice. Another urn smashed. I don't have a way of opening that that lockbox, so it's 4 cats adjacent. We needed 1 more. I don't have a toddler. Can add a hustling capsule, which is going to give me a pool ball, which I'm not too sure on. 225 is doing 2 spins. I've just added a 6th cat. Better chance of getting 5 adjacent though, I suppose. We don't have a gambler on the board, so I don't need to add a dice. I could add a puffer fish, but I don't feel like I need to. Copycat essence has just taken into effect, so we're going to pay 225 with 73 spare. Cats are now wild cards and also worth 1.5 times more. Big symbol bomb. We're going to add an urn, a chemical 7, and an item capsule. Okay, nice. Some more destroyable symbols have been destroyed. We got black pepper, which gives us 1 whenever a symbol is destroyed. Is anything going to make an amethyst worth 1 more? I don't think it is. So I'm going to re-roll instead. It's going to have to be milk. I've seen a few cultists today. But right now, we've got like a miniature or the start of a cat. Oh my god. Is that cat number 6? That's cat number 7, by the way. Cat number 7. Okay. We didn't add the toddler, so none of those things can be added. Okay, the cats aren't even worth... Oh my god, there's an 8th cat. What's going on? They're not worth anything, which is the part that's really annoying me. I've added a sand dollar there by accident as well. That's kind of stupid of me. I don't have a guillotine, so I can't add the billionaire yet, I'm afraid. Need to get rid of like the cherry, the pearl, the flower, don't we? Let's pay 300 with 129 spare. And we'll take guillotine essence. We will take... That will get rid of my 2 sand dollars. Let's add a diver for now. Let's add... I don't think I want that. Let's add adoption papers. 9th cat, question mark. Another sand dollar. Like I should add a bear. Removal token for now will just be the flower. Okay, the diver's going to start removing like the pearl and the... What are they called? That thing for me. I've got guillotine essence, but not guillotine. I'm going to risk the essence capsule here. Let's hope we earn enough money to actually take that risk. Okay. I don't need a dwarf. I don't need a mouse. I could take an oyster because the diver will just remove the oyster and any pearls it adds. Okay, nice. +5 for the diver. We'll take that. 100 rolled. Okay, we're going to add chemical 7. That'll be our second one, I think. And a void stone. 375s during 4 spins. We've cleared that. I can't believe how many cats we've got already. To be honest, it is actually crazy. Going to add another urn because, of course, we've still got 2 hooligans. They both broke the urn. Very nice. 8 gold each. 100 gold rolled. I actually think... No, does the diver get rid of anchors or is that just the pirate? Unsure. That would multiply cats. I'm going to add a witch. That can replace something else. Also multiplies spirits, which I forgot about. So we roll 86. Okay, let's pay 375 with 416 spare. We are going to take Mobius strip essence and take the strawberry for now. I'll also take lunchbox because I want to see what we can get. Let's get another chemical 7. Let's get some more milk and let's also get a void fruit. Removal token this time is going to be spent on the cherries. Okay. That was our 3rd chemical 7. So there's 77 gold for free, which is nice. Well, I say for free, but it's not really, is it? We'll take a buffing capsule. Buff all of those around us. Those 2 cats drank milk. One got multiplied by a witch as well. So that one might be worth quite a bit. Yeah, 138. So we rolled 297. Do we think the diver will get rid of the jellyfish? He will. And when he removes the jellyfish, we'll get a removal token. So that's nice. Then we can use that to get rid of something else. And just keep going like that around the board. You also get rid of goldfish. So we'll add another goldfish. Okay, still a lot of things for the diver to remove, though. I can't get rid of a billionaire yet. I don't have the guillotine item, only the essence. So we'll skip that pick. I think that's cat number 10. I could be mistaken. I'll have a look at the inventory in a second, but I think that could be cat number 10. Which is wild, because it's really not that strong of a cat build yet. We've just got lots of cats. Let's have a look. We are on, 10 cats. My removal token is going to be spent on that shiny pebble, I think. Okay, the diver doesn't get rid of that, of course. Diver just gets rid of seed-based things. So we'll get rid of the sapphire soon as well, I think. Let's pay 450 everyone with 904 spare. We are going to take X-ray machine, Now we finally get a bartender. Do I want the bartender now? I do have a dwarf and I do have conveyor belt, so I think I might actually take one over item capsule. We're going to take another lucky 7. It's our 4th one, I guess. We've got a bartender, so the bartender can add chemical 7s, so I don't mind taking a lucky 7 item, I guess. I don't want any keys or any of those things. 110 rolled, okay. I could add pills, of course, because the diver will consume them. I just try not to. There goes a goldfish. Okay, get rid of that sand dollar would be nice. Dwarf needs to get rid of that beer, would be nice. We'll add a pill, of course, because the diver can get rid of the pills. Can't get rid of the sapphire, so I might manually remove that eventually. We'll take a lucky capsule, see what we roll. Wouldn't mind more bartenders. Hey, there's our 2nd chemical 7. Technically our 5th chemical 7, but... Okay, no geologists. I'll re-roll. We'll take a beer for the dwarf. There goes the pearl. 8 stacks for the diver. I'm happy with that. There's still like a sand dollar and stuff to remove. That is must be cat number 11, by the way. Okay, it's 100 rolled. We'll take milk. I haven't done a King Midas build in ages. I should get that going again soon. It's very rare I even see King Midas, so I feel like. Let's pay 600. 1,163 spare. We're going to take a hustling capsule. And I do like Ninja Mouse, but we're going to take a happy hour because, of course, we've got bartender. Removal token. I'm going to get rid of that sapphire because it does kind of just annoy me. There goes beer. Well done to the dwarf. Okay. Still got loads of duds, of course, but that's kind of normal now. 650 and 8. We're going to clear that just fine. Clear the board down a bit so we can get all the cats on the board, you know, at the same time. We could do with the diver being adjacent to the sand dollar and getting rid of that. That's kind of annoying me. There's our 6th chemical 7. That's 77 gold, which is nice. Good stuff. 192 rolled. I'll just skip those for now. Wine's been drank by the dwarf. Cats have been multiplied. Okay, 168. There, I think that's the 12th cat. Are we 1 cat away from a black cat essence activation? Obviously, we need the black cat essence first, which actually might be the hardest part of the run today, if that's the case. I don't want any of those. 650s during 1 spin. Yeah, we've smashed that goal. Easily smashed that goal. Okay, we'll pay 650 then. 1,525 spare. We'll take Lucky Cat Essence, but I'm going to disable it because I don't really want to use it. And we'll also take Fruit Basket. Okay. It doesn't increase the value of the cats. It just gives you a chance to find rarer symbols, which I don't want to find. I want to find common symbols like cats. So, happy to just turn that off and then not use it, of course. $127. Another essence capsule I'm happy with. Nice, there goes the other sand dollars. That gets me some refresh tokens, was it? Or some money, sorry, I think. Yeah, some money. I could add pearl there, but... That's only 57 rolled. We'll add a beer. How many symbols? We're on 25 symbols. 2 of those are duds. So we still need to narrow the symbols down a bit. 2 of those are duds. 1's a beer. To be fair, the strawberry can probably go. 1 of the hooligans can go. The ninja mice aren't great. I'm going to take the essence capsule here. Because we need essences more than anything, of course. I don't want to take a second dwarf, so we'll skip. What beverage did you just add, Mr. Bartender? That's why I like room on the board, so we know what beverage has been added straight away. Chemical 7 again. Okay, it's our 7th one now this run. Well, this run. No cultists allowed, I'm afraid. Not today. I did say no cats allowed, but this kind of cat build just almost like fell at my feet. It was like just handed to me. There's another chemical 7. Okay, number 8. This is like the quickest I've got this many chemical 7s as well. Let's pay 700, 2,220 spare, 777s due in 10. I'm going to take golden carrot, but I'm going to disable it. Cursed katana I will keep and keep active. So if we see another ninja, I might pick that up. I've got a hooligan, so I'm going to add a tomb, and I'm also going to add Seraph's contract. I'm going to disable it just in case. Okay. Nice. More spirits. I've got a removal token. What do we remove? We'll add wine for the dwarf first. Let's get rid of one of the hooligans for now, because we don't really need two. Okay, there goes a dud as well. That's good. 180 rolled. There's another bottle of wine for the dwarf. Okay, one of them's been drank. Happy days. 218. We will take another essence capsule. What am I hoping for right now? I don't really know. I guess a cat-related one, to be fair, that can increase the value of it. Add an urn for that hooligan who's right next to it. Okay, good. 211. Let's skip those options. That's another beverage added by the bartender. We just don't know what it is because it was off the board. Because the current board's so full. An eldritch wouldn't really do anything right now. It would just eat the witch. We haven't got any hexes left, so it wouldn't eat those. $160. There's, I guess that's the 13th cat, right? Or is that the 14th? I don't have the item to obviously benefit from 13 cats, but if we find it like now, then that'll be very good. No more dwarf. 777 is due in 2 spins. We're on 3,663. I think it's safe to say we've cleared the rent payment kind of portion of this. No more seeds. 777 is due in 1 spin. Okay, more beverages added by the bartender. Thank you, thank you. We will pay 777 gold, and we will now fight our landlord. So 1,500 health. Obviously, has twice the amount of fine print. I'm going with cats, so really none of these make any sense. So we'll take Maxwell the Bear Essence. Ninja Mouse Essence. We'll take a Spirit for the time being. We'll take a Cleaning Rag as well. Not really using a lot of those, although I did just activate Ninja Mouse Essence because I left it on, and obviously we've got a Ninja Mouse. Okay, we'll skip that one then. I mean, I don't think all the money's coming from cats. Or maybe it is now, actually. Okay, they are wild cards, I suppose. Let's take a lucky capsule and see what we get. I could have added an oyster capsule. Or just an oyster for the, whatchamacallit. Can't think what they're called. Diver. I don't want a lockbox. I don't want missed fruit. Coins cannot be destroyed or removed. I don't think we've got any extra coins on the board, so that's okay. 121. Don't want to add a thief or a monkey. Monkeys give 50% less if a symbol takes gold but takes 1 more. I think we're okay for taking gold and stuff. I want to add that crab so bad, but we just don't need it. Could have added the oyster again. I need to get used to adding things for the diver. I'm not used to having a diver in the build, to be fair. We'll add beer because we do have a dwarf. We're only at 796 at the moment. We've got enough to pay rent though, so we'll be able to go again pretty soon. 259. Added cheese for the mouse instead of a pearl for the thing. Your landlord adds a hex destruction. Diver gives 50% less gold, and we are 2.5 times less likely to find rarer symbols, and seeds unlikely to grow. Well, that's nice, isn't it? That's a whole lot of modifiers. I don't want any of those. 1,000 in 2 spins. You have 1 less symbol to choose from after each spin. Well, that's rude as well. We will take... Did I get a goldfish tank? No, so I'm not going to add a goldfish. Okay. $272. Let's pay 1,000 then. We've got 3,400 spare, which is good. We've got to finish this landlord though. Okay. Oh man. I have a black cat item to increase the value of the cats. I also have a telescope, which is very rare. This is going to be crazy. I'm taking the telescope. I think we'll find the black cat a lot easier as long as we carry on playing. This is very rare, and it's also very early to get this. I know we're at like the boss fight of the run, but the telescope like that in the run at that moment, that's an early telescope. So we're taking that. Every 3 turns, everything is adjacent to each other. I like. Okay, we're not going to get any of those. I could have got milk, I suppose. 5-sided die gives 2 less gold. It doesn't matter because it's about to be over. The Hex of Destruction. It's a bit of a crazy one. Okay, nice, people. Nice. We have defeated the landlord. Holy moly. With a cat build as well. Can we talk about that? Our rent has increased to 2,000. Okay. I could add another witch here for the cats. I could. I think I'm going to. I'm also going to add, I guess, X-ray machine. And we're going to remove some things like the Hex of Destruction and also the strawberry. Okay, listen, that's an hour-long video, my friends. Or it's 55 minutes. I think I'll end it there for today. Obviously, the last week's video was very long. I have this build. If you want to see, like, a bonus, kind of like a VOD of just me sitting here chatting, like, it's going to be very similar to the last video, though, because it's going to be a cat build. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just record for, like, 3 hours of getting the most insane cat build ever. I don't know. But I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long because the cat build's only just started at the end of the first hour. That's it for today. Successful. We did beat 2 floors, 17 and 18, was it? Where does it tell me? It doesn't tell me now. It tells me on the next rent screen. So there's only 2 more to go. Yeah, let me know what you want to see. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.